Dry begging is a subtle manipulation tactic that narcissistic individuals use to get what they want without directly asking for it. Instead of making a straightforward request, they drop subtle hints. They appeal to your emotions and let you come to the decision to give them what they're after. This method lets the narcissist keep their ego and their pride intact while making you feel like helping them was your idea all along. For example, instead of directly asking you for money, because we can all be short on money, a narcissist might say something along the lines of, "I'm short on rent this month because I lent money to my friend who hasn't paid me back yet." And more often than not, they haven't even loaned any money to that friend. It's that friend that loaned the money to the narcissist and the narcissist that hasn't paid that friend back. However, this indirect statement makes it appear as though the narcissist has helped somebody else. It tugs on your empathy, it tugs on your guilt, making you feel like you ought to offer them financial assistance. And if you later ask them to repay you, they might claim that they never asked you for it, placing the responsibility and any resulting guilt on your shoulders. Narcissists use dry begging also to seek praise and validation. They might turn around and say, "Nobody ever appreciates what I do," fishing for compliments and gratitude. When you thank them, they may counter with, "You don't really mean that," forcing you to further reassure them. This manipulation isn't limited to financial help or praise. A narcissist might want to borrow your car, but instead of asking, they might just simply say, "It must be nice to have a car like yours. Mine costs a fortune to run." This guilt trip begins, and before you know it, you're offering them your vehicle without even realizing what you're doing. The underlying goal of dry begging is to manipulate you into giving them what they want without them having to explicitly ask for it. It gives the narcissist the control over the situation, maintains their sense of superiority, and allows them to deny any wrongdoing when confronted. It allows them to use plausible deniability. The best way to handle dry begging is to recognize the game they're playing, acknowledge their feelings, but don't offer your support if you do not have the ability to do so. Don't offer them your financial resources if you know they are not going to pay you back and you can't afford to loan it for them. Anything where you're going to end up with resentment, you might as well let the narcissist have the face on with you when you don't give it them in the first place, than when you've given it to them and then you ask for it back and then they're offended that you dared to ask for it back.